my channel. It feels like forever. It's been the longest 4 months of my life. Well, let's not exaggerate, it hasn't been that long. It's been tough. If you watch my previous video, you will know that I've had loads of building work going on. We did have dry rot in our old dining room, which is now the lounge, and things kind of got a little bit up the wall, and we ended up having to do things that we never thought that we were going to have to do. And by that I mean changing rooms round, ripping floors up, having tons of work done, but it's almost complete, and the longer I keep putting off filming this video, the longer it's going to take me to get round. And I'd love you to see the process of where it's up to now. So I thought, now's the time, Toni, just pull the camera out and let people see, because I've had so many emails and so many DMs asking where I am, and I just think it's lovely. It's so nice that you all take the time out of your day to drop me an email or a message to ask where I am and where I'm up to. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't be aware of any updates that have happened in the house. So that's the main reason why I've pulled the camera out, because I want to share it with you. It's a journey. It's been a tough journey, but it's finally finished. So I'm not going to ramble. I'm going to take you around, let you have a little look of how the house looks now. I'll do a little pan zoom first so you can see what it looks like. I'm filming on my other camera rather than the G7X, so fingers crossed this turns out perfect and I haven't got to film it again. But yeah, I'm going to get stuck straight in and let you see. So, this used to be the lounge. It's now the dining room. And there's still quite a little bit of work that needs to be done in here, but I have to say, I absolutely love the setup this way. And then as we go round, that's the lounge. I'm going to swoop you off the tripod and we'll do a little walk through. This used to be the lounge. It's now the dining room. And it's still got quite a little bit of work that needs doing in here. It's still a little bit up the wall because I've got Christmas going on, but I think I may have told you in a video, and I actually didn't upload it, but I've changed the walls. I did originally paint them blue, and if you haven't seen that, I'm going to insert a picture for you to see, but I ended up changing my mind and going for Pavilion Grey by Farrow & Ball, which I absolutely love. It's just a nice deep grey, a little bit deeper than what we had before. We had Cornforth White by Farrow & Ball before, but I just feel like this is a lot better and it ties in better with the flooring too. And I got some new wall lights, which are stunning. I absolutely love these. These are from Garland Street Interiors, and they are like a they are a nickel chain wrapped around, and ideally I would love to get the ceiling light to match, but I'm feeling I might want something a little bit more rustic to tie in with the room. So the art on the wall there won't be staying. I will be getting new prints for there. I just don't know what I want just yet, so haven't really decided, and the candlesticks and everything else will change, but the art on the wall there was just a quick purchase from Dunelm. I think it was about £30, and I thought it will do for now. All of this is all old, you've already seen all this before. And then I changed the dining table. I just decided that the glass and the oak didn't match the flooring anymore, because obviously the flooring's new. So the oak base on my old dining table just didn't match this flooring. So I changed it and I purchased this concrete resin one from Wayfair. And it's got nice crossed legs. If I pull this out, you'll see better. It's got nice crossed end legs and they're black, so they match the legs on the chairs. And I just absolutely love it. It's very large. So I originally had the Christmas tree in this corner, but I felt like with the new dining table, you just couldn't see it. So I moved it into the kitchen. My new orchid, it's not even new. It's the 2 orchids that I purchased from Costco. And I just put them into this bowl that I purchased from Amazon. I think it's a champagne cooler. These won't be staying, they will be going. They're just there at the moment to fill the corner. The mirror is new, it's a zip mirror. I've done tons of research trying to find this mirror. It was quite hard to get and they were expensive. Some stores were wanting £500 and I was just like, I'm not paying £500 for a new mirror. So I ended up getting that one from eBay. Was it eBay? Oh no, Very. It was from Very. It was from Very catalogue. I think it was £200. I just thought it'd go perfect because it's got a little bit of black tied in, so it ties in with the little bits of black on the dining table, and then obviously it will tie in with the lights when I get the new lights. My orchid is the old orchid. I've just had it repotted into a new vase. So yeah, yous have all seen that. And then that's the dining room. I did buy a rug which turned out to be too cream. It was far too creamy beige and it just didn't match very well. So I need something that's got more black in it maybe. So I found a couple. I just haven't decided on what one I want yet, but as soon as I find out, you'll be seeing that in future videos, I'm sure. And then my flooring is from a guy here in Liverpool. He doesn't actually live in Liverpool, he lives in Preston, and he's called John Porter Flooring. The original company that I'd hired to come out and do the herringbone flooring done a little bit of research on me and realised who I was on social media and pulled out from laying the flooring in my home. So I can only presume that because that was the case, it was never going to be a perfect job. So I got John Porter out and he was fantastic and I absolutely loved the flooring. It's like a grey beige herringbone and I absolutely love it. It's not the most expensive flooring, so you may hear little creaks as I'm walking around. But for a quick fix, it turned out absolutely perfect for us because we need to be able to get back under the flooring in case there's any issues in the future. And then, Peg should not be on the chair, but she can't help herself. This is my new lounge. And it's currently set up like this because I'm housing a huge Christmas tree in the corner. But the two chairs originally will go down in this space and this alcove will have this orchid in because I want to leave that alcove clear with it having the wall lights in there. And I wanted to show the wainscoting as well on the walls. So I've gone for the minimal look in here and anything that you see will change again. It won't be staying like this, but I'm going to start with my new sofa. I did have hiccups when I purchased this. It came on the 4th of November and the legs were wrong on the chairs and the footstool, the deep buttons had all come loose. I did show this over on Instagram because so many people wanted to know about it and I said I would never share where something was from if it was never perfect. And it wasn't perfect and I just hope that everybody appreciates that, you know, I could easily say where the item was from even though it was damaged, but I'd never recommend a brand that gave something that I wasn't happy with. I would never recommend it. So it's been repaired and I'm happy, and I purchased this sofa and the chairs and footstool from Sofology. They did repair it. It took them about 6 weeks to repair the feet of the sofa and the footstool, but it's repaired and I'm happy. It's super comfortable and I love it. It just ties in perfect with the room. And then my rug is from Beau Tapas. This was gifted to me over on Instagram and I just feel like it ties in perfect. They messaged me and said, you know, take a little look at our rugs and if you find one that you like, we're more than happily gifted to you. So this did come gifted over on Instagram and I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with it. It's a gorgeous rug. They aren't expensive at all and yeah, I absolutely love it. Then we have the same colour grey on the walls in here as that's in the dining room, just so it ties in because it's very open plan. So I kept it the same and this little mirror table will not be staying. I'm going to definitely go for more of a rustic feel with little side tables and end tables, and I will get a console table too, but I just don't know which one yet. My little 3 stars there for Christmas are from Tascas and they were so cheap. They were about £30 for the 3. And I loved them, and the garland too was also from Tascas, and the lights, and I didn't dress it. I just feel like it didn't need to be dressed. I loved it exactly how it was, so I didn't dress it. And then my nutcrackers are from Matalan. They're about 5 years old. And you know the funny thing is with these nutcrackers, I never ever took the price tags off them. I always left them on, which is quite bad, I know, but that's just me. Still got the tags on them and they've still got the price on them and they were £12. They've gone up, I think, from Matalan because I think now they're a lot more expensive. Are you okay there, Peg? Are you okay? Oh, you gorgeous girl. You gorgeous girl. You are. You are. You shouldn't be on this chair, you know. This is Mummy's chair. Yeah, it's Mummy's chair. And look, she robbed me soap powder caps. She robs them every time. So, yeah. The nutcrackers that was. Anyway, back to filming, Toni. So the fire, oh, I had dramas with the fire, I have to say. It was supposed to be polar white and it's very off-white. It's not, it's almost like a grainy, sandy creamy beigey colour maybe. But it's not as white as I wanted it to be, but that's okay, we can live with that. The mirrored table won't be staying there. Again, I'm going to get something maybe with some black legs to hide a multitude of wires that hide behind there. So I do need something to fill that corner, but I just don't know what yet. And then my Christmas tree. This is my Bolton Hill tree. This was a collaboration over on Instagram. They gifted the tree to me and the decorations also. And I originally decorated it all crystal clear, and I just felt like it blended in too much and you couldn't see the decorations really. I'll insert a picture for you to see what it looked like before I added the red, and since I've added the red I absolutely love it. I just think it looks gorgeous. It's made the tree pop and it looks very festive. So yeah, that's my Christmas tree. And the gift presents underneath, you've seen those are from last year. This size ones are from the Aldi and they're from the range. And then the kitchen tree, I'll just show you. This, I just felt like I wanted to be a little bit more festive this Christmas because I felt like they just blended in and you couldn't really see them. Adding that little pop of red really did make it feel more festive. So the lights are going to change. I need to be careful when it comes to picking lights because they're going to have to match throughout, because as you can see I've got 3 chandeliers at the moment, and because it's open plan I feel like if they were odd it would like play tricks with my OCD, so I don't know how I feel about that. All of this is old. This is all in my previous home tour. The mirror hasn't changed because I absolutely adore this mirror. It's about 3 years old and I purchased that from Tascas. And I absolutely love it. It's the one thing when people walk in, they always say, oh my God, that mirror's gorgeous, where's that from? And I don't even think that they sell it anymore. They've done that size and a smaller size as well. But I originally purchased that for the top of the stairs, but ended up changing my mind and putting it there. And I just love it. I can never change that mirror. And that's it, everyone. That's my little home tour. Nice, short and sweet. Well, I say short and sweet until I get to editing and then I listen to how much I've rambled on. But yeah, that's it, everyone. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. There's going to be lots of things changing again when I get new lights, new rugs, the new little pieces to go around. But yeah, that's it as it is right now. I did originally get curtains and had my brother come out to fit the rods, and had the curtains fitted and hated them and took them down. So those holes have been filled back in, but they need painting over. So I haven't even got any pictures. I didn't keep the pictures because I really didn't like how dark the room went when it had the curtains up. So yeah, that's it. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I didn't get round to filming any content for YouTube, but we will catch up. I've got lots of plans for future videos. And yeah, that's it. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, that's my little home tour all finished. I really hope you love it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.